All right, we're back, and it is the world turned upside down indeed, folks, as the Continental Army has surrounded and defeated Cornwallis and the British at Yorktown, with the assist going to the French Navy, of course. So it is good night the lights for the British. But let's be honest, we all knew the British had no chance of winning this thing, okay? Now, as you know, this is my first show back since returning from France, where I was helping Dr. Franklin negotiate a military alliance with King Louis, who I'm friendly with. So it's good to be back. All right, let's go to the phones. First up, Marquise in Virginia. What's going on, Marquise?
Hey, Mike, I want to tar and feather your butt cheeks.
Well, there we go, folks. The bottom line is this. Cornwallis wasn't Cornwallis. I mean, let's be honest. He was ordinary. He was mediocre. I believe he showed his age. I don't think he performed the way we expected him to perform. Okay? Henry on Long Island. What's going on, Henry?
Happy belated New Year, Mike.
Okay.
I have 2 points. First, I have to call you out on something.
Go ahead.
I remember 5 years ago I called you up and suggested the French should help the Americans.
Now,
out.
wait a second.
You
Henry,
said
wait a
the
second.
rebels had no chance.
I never said that.
Mike,
Not once.
come on,
you
Mike.
you can check the tapes. Not once did I ever say that. Never.
Oh,
And
you're
Henry,
full of it, Mike.
I have supported this revolution since the beginning.
Mike,
Okay.
you didn't even think the
So
rebels
if you,
could win,
Henry,
Mike.
if
You
you're worried,
just wanted-
all right, fresh off his victory at Yorktown, General and Commander of the Continental Army, George Washington. George, welcome. How are you? Abigail, Massachusetts. What's going on, Abigail?
Hello, Michael.
Hello, dear.
I think you should remember the ladies and talk more about voting rights for women.
You guys, you think you're being funny by calling the program up and saying stupid stuff like women should vote. It's not going to bother me. I've been doing this for a million years. You're not going to bother me. And you know what? I get paid a boatload of money to sit here, and I'll be here the next day and the next day doing this. So you're not going to bother me with that stuff.
For weeks I was
Wait a
calling
second, wait a
saying
second,
that
Henry,
you should have
get
the
to your
French
second point.
Help us out, and
Henry,
you just didn't
get
want them
to
win,
your
Mike.
second
And then
point.
Fine, I'll get to my second. I'll get to my
Okay.
second point. So now that everything's calmed down, do you think slavery will be an issue
No,
again? Do
no,
you think we could
can't
talk
do
about?
it. We're not doing slavery today, okay? We got 100 years to talk about slavery. We're not going to do it today, okay?
I got a hunch on this 8-horse.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, you can talk about that. That's fine.
And I know that 8-horse loves it. Loves the mess. Loves the slop. So
And George Washington came up the hill, and he was sitting on the most stunning horse I have ever seen. And I actually met George Washington's horse that day.
What kind of new government are we going to get here, Mike? I mean, what are we
You're
looking at
probably looking at some sort of constitutional monarchy. George Washington will be king, of course. I mean, if he wasn't king, if he gave up power now, he'd probably be the greatest man who ever lived. But, of course, he will be king. I was actually in Saratoga the other day, and I ran into my good friend Horatio Gates, and he said, Mike, these guys, the Washington, Adams, they listen to the program a lot, and you are being considered for a high position in the new government. Now, listen, I turned him down because, obviously I'm busy with the app right now, okay? Now I've been hearing talks about a possible revolution in France. That is a bunch of garbage, and we all know it. King Louis is in charge there. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He'll be king for a long time, okay? So you don't have to worry about that. All right, now to all my critics out there who want to say, oh, your app is too expensive, blah, 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 that is utterly ridiculous, okay? And you know what? Just remember one thing. Without me, your independence is never secured, so...
We could trade some of our prospects. I'll hang up on this.
Our farm system is very deep. It's true. If we were to give away any prospects or any chips that we would package in a deal, I'd imagine we would package Alexander Hamilton. I know he gets a lot of praise. He's Washington's right-hand man, but I really don't think he's as good as everybody says he is. I don't think he's going to amount to anything, okay? They're not going to be singing songs about the guy 200 years from now, so I don't think it hurts getting rid of Alexander Hamilton, okay?